guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is a little bit different. I wanted to talk about things that I regret in college, some tips of moving in, and just like random college tips that I kind of like came up with, or like, I don't know, things I realized when I was in college of freshman year, and I thought it was a good idea to tell you guys. So yeah, without further ado, let's get started. It's really hot here. I had to turn off the AC and fans so that it doesn't affect the audio. Yeah, and you guys know I got my daily dose today. So, let's begin. I wrote down everything that I thought of in my bullet journal, and I'm going to start off with dorm hacks. Let's say it's time for you to choose your roommate and you don't know what to do. You don't want to get a stranger, but you also don't want to get your friend, because you hear that rooming with friends will ruin your friendships. So I go to in-state school. I grew up in Virginia and I go to Virginia Tech. So I know a lot of people that are at my school right now in my college. And I roomed with a high school friend that I barely knew, so I thought it was a good idea to room together and we get to know each other more. It didn't really work out in the end, so now we're not rooming together anymore. But yeah, like, I wouldn't recommend rooming with your high school friend, or even if you knew that person a little bit, like, I would not recommend rooming with that person. And I actually think that random is a good idea, especially if you're going to in-state school. And if it doesn't really work out as a random, then you can request your RA to switch your roommates, and it's not that big of a deal. Actually, like, I've had so many friends switch their roommates, and they actually like their random roommates a lot more than their high school friends. So yeah, I think choosing a dorm mate, I would say do random. But you know, in the end, it's up to you. There's a Facebook group that you can introduce yourself and kind of meet people that you want to room with. So I would say join a Facebook group and maybe do a random and, you know, get to know that roommate. So now that you have a roommate, you would probably want to think, oh my god, like, what do I need to bring? Like, how do we do this? How do we work it out with a roommate? So luckily, my roommate and I had good communication, so it wasn't really much of a problem. So to make it easier, you know, the big furnitures, kind of like big appliances, you want to split that. I bought a vacuum cleaner, a little coffee pot that like boils up water. My roommate offered to bring a fridge and a big fan because we didn't have an AC in my dorm. And oh, I also offered to bring a microwave. So like big appliances, we split it. So communication is key when it comes to deciding who's bringing what. And just don't worry about the budget. I know it can be expensive, but like, you're gonna need a fan the second year too. Like, you're gonna need all these things anyway. So in the end, it really doesn't matter what you are going to bring. Alright, now moving on to the little things that I thought it was pretty important. Number one is to bring a water filter. You know, like let me bring it. So this is the water filter I am talking about. It's called Brita. Water at our school is known for not being very clean and filtered. So in our hall, we do have a water fountain that already like filtered water. But I filter that one more time with the Brita just because I want to drink clean water. My skin broke out so much while I was in my dorm. It's really because of the food I ate, but also the water that I drank. Do not bring Tide Pods.
Do not.
I thought it was gonna be very convenient, and it really was, but Tide Pods are messy. First of all, come in like big clumps, right? And a lot of them are popped. So it sticks to other Tide Pods, so sometimes you have to put like 2 or 3 Tide Pods in the washer. Sometimes if you wash the clothes and take it out, the Tide Pod gel, the blue thingy, is like stuck on the clothes and it dries off like that, and it just doesn't, the stain doesn't go away. But I think that Tide Pods are just super messy. It's just more work. Like, you need to like physically hand wash the t-shirts and jeans that were ruined by the Tide Pods, and like, it doesn't get off very easily, especially in a white t-shirt. The blue stain doesn't go away. So just don't get Tide Pods. I don't recommend it. Number 3, so I would recommend bringing super glue, double-sided tape, and maybe scissors. If you're gonna hang up pictures, or if you're going to, I don't know, fix a broken something, you will need these things. Since we're freshmen, we didn't have a car, so making our way to Dollar Tree or, you know, any grocery stores or whatever was just so much work and very time consuming. So I would just bring it to begin with, and yeah, I think it's gonna be very helpful. Number 4, bring 2 bedsheet covers. I know for girls, we go through the men's
what is it called? Period.
Okay, we get periods, right? Sometimes if it's a heavy flow, it leaks and it's just not fun. And if you're living in a dorm, it's very tricky to, you know, wash it and stuff like that. So, and if you have one cover, it's very inconvenient is what I learned. So having 2 bedsheet cover can be very helpful in that way. And it's also very clean to, you know, wash it once a month. And it's fun to switch it out and, you know, make it like a whole new vibe. Number 5 is do not bunk your bed and put your desk underneath it. I know some dorms are super tiny that you have to do that and you don't have a choice. And I'm so sorry if that's you, but for me, I was very lucky to have a big dorm. A lot of the times my teachers tell me that if you're studying under your bed or on your bed or wherever it's dark and gloomy, you're gonna fall asleep, and I totally agree on that. So to, you know, get yourself more focused, I would recommend having a desk not underneath the bed, but like literally next to it and, you know, like out of under the bed. And you know, that's just like a small tip. And I personally love bright environment when I study. I don't like the thought of even studying under the bed. Honestly, if you have the room to do so, make sure you put the desk outside. Number 6, I would recommend that you bring shower shoes. So a lot of the times, I don't know why, but girls, I had all girls dorm and they were walking barefoot out on the hallway and into the bathroom and back to their dorm, and I thought that was disgusting. But I just don't like the thought of taking a shower and you have clean feet and then you walk down the dirty hallway and get to your dorm and onto your bed. Like, I just don't like that thought. It's just so dirty. I'm a little bit germaphobe. So best thing is just bring another cheap flip-flops and wear that to the shower and come back and then switch into other shoes or slippers in your dorm. Number 7, every break, bring your clothes to school and take some back. I would bring winter clothes during my Thanksgiving break, those thick jackets, and then I would bring my summer clothes back home during that Thanksgiving break. You know, switch out your clothes, and so that way you don't have to bring entire wardrobe when you're moving in, which is a lot of work already. Now moving on to the things I regret in college, and I hope that you guys don't make the same mistake as I do. I regret choosing all girls dorm just because it was like not fun. It was dead quiet, and I wish that I had hallmates too. That kind of ties into the next one. Yeah, making friends with hallmates, being friends with hallmates. And on top of that, my dorm was towards the end, so it was only the other room and us, and so therefore I didn't really have hallmates. But I wish I made myself go out into the actual long hallway and talk to other people. So yeah, I like really regret it. A lot of my friends I see on Snapchat or Instagram stories, they're just having a blast with their hallmates. They're painting together, they're going out to eat together, and I'm here like I only have my roommate and my classmates. So that was really sad. So don't make the same mistake. Make a lot of friends with your hallmates and make it fun. And lastly, I regret not participating in my school events. Honestly, our school is really known for football games and, you know, a bunch of like sports, and students from other schools would even come and join us for those events. And I went to one football game freshman year, and I've been winning student raffle, like football raffle tickets for free every single football game, but I never went. I really missed out. I also didn't have like that many friends to begin with to even go out because none of them like football. Only event that I went that I could remember was 3-mile relay for 32 people that died through gun shooting and stuff like that, and it was really fun. It was very meaningful too. I'm like, wait, why did I not go to any other events? It could have been so much fun like this. There's always many more years for you to do it, but I think freshman year is a little bit different and more special in a way. Do as much as you can with your friends while you're in your dorms and you're on campus. Because now that I'm off campus, I don't know if I will ever get to do the same thing that I could while I was in my dorm. So yeah. Alright, so that was all I had in terms of tips and the things that I've learned while I was on campus. Actually, in about a few days, I'm going to move to my new townhouse. So that video is coming up, like a vlog, so look out for that. I hope you guys found this helpful. If you guys have any questions about Virginia Tech or college in general, ask away. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye! I was literally freshman last year. How do I not remember these terms?